These delinquent boys, they were going to have a week-long camp, and they couldn't get anybody to volunteer, so they decided to change it and have a second offering, like, well, maybe people would be willing to take the kids to the zoo. So they started offering people to chaperone these kids to the zoo, and they couldn't find any takers either. So then what they did is start approaching them like, hey, I know you do a lot of charity work. Would you be willing to spend a week at a camp for delinquent boys that have just come out of prison, act as a chaperone? They didn't get very many takers. And they said, no, oh, you can't do that? Well, hey, we're going to the zoo next week. Would you be willing to chaperone for an afternoon at the zoo to help the kids? And they found like 80% of the people agreed to do that because they'd offered the much bigger ask first. So it's sort of interesting. They willing to reciprocate because you had a much lesser ask, and they wanted to do something for you, but they'd already said no, they didn't want to say no again.